Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Blueprints. Last time we left off, we had a pretty sizable session. I am ahead on this now. So I'm probably going to do basically the same thing I did last time, where we kind of cut out some of the more redundant bits of things that we've done and see what we can do. I'll probably also refresh myself on like all of my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything there. I think we will go for the shelter. I feel like I want to try and see if I can get into this time lock safe. Like, think about this a little bit more. It also protects me from the red rooms, which is nice. But the time lock safe, I feel like I want to find out what's going on here. Ooh, that is interesting. A measure of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will unlock. That seems cool. I had forgotten about this. Alright, and then yeah, the time lock safe. Use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Yeah, the problem is I just don't know the day. Okay, that's convenient. There is a clock outside Mount Holly every day. So I was thinking I was going to have to find a clock in a room somewhere. But no, there is a clock right here. Now, if I can just get the dates, which we can count based off of what day... We can basically do some math and possibly figure that out. If I can find something that's like postmarked for like the day I arrived here? Is this... Oh, Holly, this doesn't have a date. Only it had a date. I need a date. Okay, I found a date. Yeah. When we rent a book out at the library, there is a date there, and that will be the current day. I would be able to find out what day it was based off of the screenshot I have of the library book right now, if I knew which day I took this picture on, like in-game day. Obviously I have the date when I took the picture itself, but... Okay, so that's something. So we can get the date if I do that. Okay, one thing I did find, specifically, was a blackboard in the study that specifically has the blueprint of the place, and it says 44 letters in the message. So there's a message, and it has to do with these things that I keep taking pictures of. So I have a lot of pictures of these things, but I never knew exactly what I needed to do with them. But it says for this first one, it's face and ace. And then it says it has some unused pairings like glove, love, sling, sing, stuff like that. So we can get a message if I manage to fill in every single room but the answer room, and we can see what that is about, which feels extremely important. I don't know exactly what I'll get from it, but probably good things. I think I'll take the Nook here. So let's see what's in this next room. Yeah. Tree. Okay, see this one? Pine and pin. That's what it is. It's pine and pin. Pine and pin. Okay. I'm going to go through these rooms. We're going to fill this in a little bit. I think I'm onto something here. This was a detail I had forgotten about. Like, there's so many things like this to decipher in the game that for a while I just kind of wanted to explore and see what I could get into, and then really dive headlong into a lot of the puzzles. And now I think I'm ready to dive like headlong into this one. So we'll see what we can do. So we have two things we could work on. We have this, and then we also have, if I see the library, I have to take it because I want to be able to get that. So, okay, pine and pin. Okay, you know, as we go through this, I'm starting to think like maybe this is something I should show, because I am basically solving a puzzle by looking at these. Like, I was just gonna go through them all and do it. But, so far, we had Ace Face, Pine Pin. In that previous room, it was a bat and a bathtub, so it's an H that is missing. So I think I'm going to, like, show this entire process, actually. Because it feels important. So this is cart and car, so we are missing a T. So currently we have FE in the bottom, like the first row in these two rooms. And then we have HT right here. Now I don't know what this message is going to say. Oh my god, I wish I could get that vault right now. That would be phenomenal. I'll take the parlor though. Alright, what do we got in here? This one, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It looks like a buck or like deer. And then that's like a dog tag. That's like a dog tag. That's all I can think of. Tag? Stag. Tag. Stag and tag. That's what it is. Okay. So this bottom row is FES? Oh wait, no. Yeah, well, no. Yeah, S is missing. That is right. Okay. Stag and tag. Good. Alright, only one statement is false, only one statement is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Alright, one statement is true, only one statement is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. These are getting pretty hard. I'm kind of shocked at how many varieties of it there are. Only one statement is false, only one statement is true. So one of these has to be false, one of them is true. But the question is which? The gems are in a box with a false statement. So if this is true, and this is true, or no, only one statement is true. So gems are in a box with a false statement. This is true. This is true. Or no, that's false. This would have to be, only one statement is false. Yeah, so that is right, So the gems are in here. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So I think it's this. Whoops, I gotta grab there's nothing on the things. Alright. So this one was what I decided, yeah? Gimme. Alright. Cool. And yeah, we have that added there. Okay. I think I want to go back this way first. Let's take this path. I want to fill this stuff in where I can. I mean, it's not the ideal. It's not really what I love to get. I feel like I would rather the office. I'm gonna take the office. Alright. Anything useful here? No. I did clean up some of my screenshots too, because we did have a few dupes in there. Okay, what is this? Bridge. Bride. Okay, yeah. Because that has 6, this just has 5, so bridge and bride. So the G is missing. So... G... And an unused pairing is glove, love, sing, groan, something. It's kind of small. Yeah, 44 letters in the message. Face ace, yeah. Okay, I don't quite see how they're laid out right now, how this is going to become words, but maybe I will learn. Maybe we will learn. Probably not, because I'm a stupid idiot, but maybe So there's nothing to really do here. I could run payroll. But, yeah. That's useful, especially if I get the, whatchamacallit room. I'm kind of wasting steps here, but since I am trying to map this thing out right now, I wanna get it in, like, the best possible way here that makes sense for my brain, so we are gonna walk back here. Security? I'll take a security. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, so what do we got in here as far as these things go? Okay. Prayer. Pray. Oh, okay, wait, that's what it is. It's pray and pry. Pray and pry, because I was calling it a pry bar, and I was like, prayer? Pry bar? And I was confused by that. It's pray and pry. So, that's this one. So, pray, pry, so that is a... I don't know how this is going to work out. Like, none of these look like they make words based off of what I've written down. Am I doing it wrong? Probably. Probably. But whatever, this might all be a farce, and I might just be wasting my and everyone's time, but I do that every day, so it's fine. Okay. Give. Okay, I was about to say, where is it in here? Flan? Oh. Oh, okay, I was saying flan. Dessert and desert. That's what it is. It's dessert and desert. Okay, so we're just missing an S. Oh. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, that does make sense. I was like, how does that become a word? It's this spells out safes. Safes. So this must be something to do with one of the Cinca safes, or both of them, because there's one in the boudoir and there's the one in the study. And then up here is GHT. So fight, light, sight, might. None of these make sense. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now I at least have a word that I feel like is a viable word, so it makes a little bit more sense to me. Do I want a bedroom? No, let's hallway. Alright, what do we got? Plan? It's gotta be plain and plan. So we're missing an E? Oh, I mean, it straight up shows it right there. It just shows what it is. Yeah, it's E. That's crazy. 8. It must be 8 safes? That's the only thing if this starts with an E. It has to be 8. So let's see here. Corridor, hallway. I mean... yeah. It's gotta be a hallway. Stair, star. Yeah. But the question is it stars? Or, I mean, it's gotta be stairs. Stars, right? So... yeah, so we just get rid of the, yeah, we're losing the I. So I. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I already knew that, but I just wanted to make sure. 8 safes. Okay. Currently recording this very late at night, but, you know. It's not like I'm any smarter during the day. What do we have here? Don't even know what you would call that. Like a dessert tower? Tier? Tier and tie. So, R? I'm guessing there. But tier, tie, that sounds about right. West Wing Hall? Yeah, I'll take a West Wing Hall. Crow. And row, so we're missing the C. So that's C. This might say crack. Crack 8 safes. Alright. This whole process would have gone a lot easier if I was doing this from the beginning, but like I said, there's so many puzzles to solve and things to jump around between that, like, I had to try and focus on, like, one thing, I suppose, even though I guess you could say I wasn't really focusing. But, trying to stick to, like, one thing, I suppose, felt important. And now, like I said, I feel like this is the time where this is good. These are almost always worth it, I feel. Like, even if you don't get the key back, but, I mean, look at that. Like, come on. They're so worth it. Like, they kind of have to be, because otherwise, why would you waste resources on something like that on a gamble? Okay, Road Rod. So, yep, that's A. So this is probably crack. 8 safes. Where the hell are the other safes? Alright, I gotta try to get over there to the right. But, let's see... The commissary... Sure. It might have, like, metal detector or something for me. It does. That's good. Alright. What do you have, though? Stage and Sage. So, that is the T missing. T. I mean, I'm kind of killing it on these, at least. Some of them are weird. Like, Stag and Tag was, like, kind of a hard one. Compared to a lot of the other ones I've seen. But at least I'm, like, not horrible at these, I suppose. Ooh, do I want the shovel? The metal detector. I can come back for the shovel. The metal detector is more important, I feel. Also wouldn't mind the sleep mask. Alright. The gym. Another hallway. The kitchen. I think another hallway is probably my best bet. Okay, match. Pine. Match. Fire. Light. Ooh, this one's hard. Tree. Like it's like match, light, fire. That's all I can think of. Light, match, fire, strike a match. And this is just a tree or pine. I feel. Pine. Match. Let's ignore this one for now. And come back to it potentially in a moment. I mean, I would like the boudoir. But I also don't want this to be a dead end, so I'm gonna go with that. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a dead end. There was the other path I could have taken over there. Alright, what is this though? Lock and clock, so it's C. So... This is C, so it's definitely looking like this is crack. Like cracking a safe. Alright. Ooh, there's the laboratory. Oh, in the library. I've got to take the library. I've got to take the library. Just because... November 28th. November 28th. That is what day it is. Okay. So it's the 28th. Do I put in today's date? And then, like, I guess it wouldn't take that long to pass it for like an hour to pass. Yeah, so okay. So it is November 28th, 93 though. So I got to put that in. And what day is it? Day 22 equals November 28th. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah. That's when we placed the order yesterday. So I hope it's not slightly off there. Like, I hope this does mean today's date. I mean, we signed it ourselves, I guess, right? So yeah, it must be that must mean that's today's date. Okay. So it's November 28th. If I go back to the place, we can do some stuff. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators. Yeah, so this is a lot of stuff we already know. Whether you're using a single tank or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. Panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources, water can only be adjusted from a source if the corresponding button is selected. Yeah, so I just kind of brute forced this and figured it out myself. Next step is to set the pump associated with that pump either in or out. You'll initiate water flow, 2 tank, pump lever, yeah. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. The tank switch. Use water control panels to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. I don't think there's much of use here. Quite frankly. Like, I think this is just a tutorial on how to use those if I hadn't already figured it out. But I already figured that out without this, so. But the important thing is we got this. We have today's date, which is phenomenal. So I think what I want to do then is walk back out of here, because do I want, well, no, we need to, because we have the shelter right now. And I know today's date exactly without having to do any math. So we are going to leave, and I'm going to run over there, and we're going to try to get that time lock safe open. And it will be wonderful. They will tell tales of how this is the worst playthrough of Blueprints, and it took me this long to figure this out. But here we go. Let's get in here and open my safe. Well, in an hour, I guess, we will open the safe. So hopefully I can make my way back over here at some point. So set. Ah, shit, I forgot to look at the actual time now. Forgot to look at the actual time. Fortunately, this thing doesn't have time. See, I'm already screwing up again. Luckily, I have this progress saved in my notes, so, you know, I don't have to, like, redo all of those rooms. But we need to go take a peek at that clock. Fortunately, can't see it exactly from here, but what time do it be? I'm guessing this is PM. It's like 12:50, basically. 12:50. So we could set it for like 2, and that would probably be fine. Probably. So, alright. Alright, welcome to Mount Holly. Time lock safe. Set unlock date. November 28. And then must be at least an hour in advance. We're going to set it to 2 p.m. Confirm. Alright. Okay. So hopefully that works. We just need to come back out here at 2. And hopefully time passes faster than I'm, you know, than I'm thinking. Like, hopefully it goes by pretty quickly. I'm thinking it does, but we'll see. I mean, how much time has passed since I was just in there? Okay, so like 5 minutes passed since I was in there, so that feels doable. That wasn't even that long of a walk, but I might have to stand around for a second if we like, especially if we like run out of steps or something, because I am getting a little bit low on steps right now. But let's go over here to the West Wing Hall and do this. If I could get a kitchen or something, that would be phenomenal. I know this run in particular is like kind of dead at this point because I've had to backtrack so much. But I'm fine with that. Ooh. Unfortunate rolls. So this. These are useful in the tomb, I think. Oh, hi. Yeah, so let's take a picture of every one of these stained glasses. In order, preferably. Oh, this is probably the order that you pull them in. Gotta be, right? I was thinking, like, the configuration of if their thing is at the top of their shoulder or down. But no, that's just turning it on or off. It's a binary switch. So, this is probably just the order that you press them all in. Okay. So, next we need you. Alright. Boom. Alright, and then 6 was here. And we need 7. So you. And you're like the angel. And then this. Can I see there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Can't see anything about that. I'm gonna take a picture of this just in case I need it, but I don't think I will. Okay, so chapel. Is there even any art in here for me to look at? It doesn't seem so. Ooh. Is chapel immune to it? Does chapel not have any pictures? Unless I'm missing something, I don't think chapel has any pictures. I mean, I can probably still intuit the word anyway, but it does suck because this is the first one in this row. So I don't have hallway or this one. I just don't know. Alright, open up. Laboratory. Spare room, storeroom, probably the storeroom. Give me that. Give me that, and give me that. Alright, coat and cot. Okay. So, that is an A. Alright, so storeroom and commissary are AT. I don't know what hallway or chapel are. So unfortunately means I'm gonna have to walk back in here and lose more money. Oh wait, no, I don't. Yeah, because we have, yeah, just shelter. God, I forgot about that. I mean, I would admittedly love to get the garage, but I would have to walk all the way back over there if I did that. And that's kind of a long walk. What do we got? I actually have a stupid amount of keys for this run. Tub and tube. So E. And that's above here. E. Alright. What is here? Observatory, laboratory. I'll take the lab. See about some more experimental house features, yeah? Alright, what things do we have in here though? Here we are. Aha. And there's the two connected. Sage and I think that's ooh, it's like storm, cloud. And that looks like wheat or lavender or plants. Some of these are gonna be hard. Rain. Rain, storm, plants, cloud, rain, wet. I just don't know what this is. If it was a wheat, I would say like wheat and heat, but that's obviously not heat. Loud, cloud. Still don't know this one. Heather, no. They're usually not that long. Loud, loud. Crop. Like some crops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That one has me stumped. That one absolutely has me stumped. Okay. Also, this whole thing with the experiments, I imagine this has something to do with it. This machine requires additional power piped in from boiler room, so it must, yeah, it has to be from this door, because we can see that the power connects right here. So, alright, let's run an experiment. Probably not going to be able to do anything with this, but, alright. Each time you find some trash, each time you unlock or bypass the security door, immediately... Ooh, set my steps to 40? Wait, yeah, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna wait for my steps to run out a little bit. Okay, okay, so come back here before your steps run out. Locked. Okay, so if we can get... We didn't. I was gonna say if we could get the boiler room, that would be phenomenal. We did not. Oh, I can just take weight room. I'm protected from this. So we'll just take that. Where's the thing? Oh, it's the broken lever. Alright. Tag and cliff beach cliff. Oh god, some of these are gonna give me trouble. Like, I think they get harder the further you get in. Because this is probably still tag, right? Cliff is all I can think of. Or beach. Beach. Cliff. Like a reservoir, a valley. Canyon? No, there's none of these. Yeah, I don't know what that one either. Damn. Okay, these are kicking my ass right now. Wait, did I... Yeah, I couldn't solve the one in the laboratory either. Corridor was all I got. Okay, back this way?